It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving.
Ching.
Yes, General.
Watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You're not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? These wee trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make... The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Till we make it. We will see. Come with me, take the journey.
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh, I can't remember the last. The trailblazing of Urilo 6 is drawn to a close, and the... Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting. The meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the star rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive.
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, then that's...
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hex...
But What you haven't heard is that it's currently, not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lafu. An unexpected calamity. Don't need.
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Cienjo Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Cienjo is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the Star Rail, I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lafu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent.
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge.
March, get Don Hung.
Till we make it. Oh.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
A way to celebrate.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
To celebrate.
It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter. I'm so mad. She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up. We don't need another amnesia. Oh yeah, I just spoke to Don Hung. Here's the deal.
Come with me, take the
Trust me, she'll hold a democratic vote. One for you, one for me.
We will see.
Seems like the longer I spend in my...
Come with me,
March told me.
take the journey.
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose. So if you're planning on going, I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold.
To celebrate, I'll be waiting.
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that, however, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. 3, 2, 1.
Take the journey. We will see.
4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now,
to celebrate. I'll be waiting till
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes, I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt. Ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
come with me.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the loneliness?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport, Starskin Fin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
We will see.
Something's not right.
Take the
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
I'll be waiting.
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
I'll be waiting.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
We will see.
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
To celebrate.
Yes, but I won't be putting my feet up. There's a lot to take care of here on the train.
Till we make
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
days to celebrate. I'll be waiting.
Before we set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
Take the journey on.
precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have alternative ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look! It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
You're hurt, son. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frost.
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting only. Let's keep searching.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters... Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders, Mr. Yang.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Is but a vision. Break!
Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength. Nap time.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Quick!
Lend me your strength. We shall take back what we lost.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck. We've already lost them.
Hey, you there! We need your help! Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast.
Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
You'll pay for this. Time for a shot. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Too late to repent. The truth of life and death. With the sanctuary is but a vision. Quick!
This battle is unavoidable. Naughty child.
Nice teamwork.
Fighting is meaningless.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby. The situation is serious.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild.
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
What a heroics.
Don't mind her. She likes to get a little creative with her. Next time, why not remind me before I give up
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starsky, if you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to...
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade...
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate...
We're telling the truth. You could... We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Ting.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Oh, don't worry. Madame Yukong...
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, those were...
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock. I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, that you've already put on quite the show, do you think... Oh, I'm afraid...
She sure knows how to...
We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
You sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your Cloud Knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
True. But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
Lend me your strength.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Nap time. Lance forward! Lend me your strength. We shall take back what we lost.
The Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
But a vision! Break!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush what we lost.
This will strengthen us.
Lend me your strength.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Troublesome. I'm okay. Lend me your strength. Nap time. Forward!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lend me your strength. That's better.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Nap time. Lend me your strength.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Will of preservation!
Lend me your strength. Nap time.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
This will strengthen our position. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lend me your strength.
Lance forward!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Nap time.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
This will strengthen our position. Move carefully.
Immortality means forever.
Lend me your strength. Naughty child. Nap time.
I'm on guard.
I have no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Secret of the saint.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Fighting is meaningless.
That'll take.
Lance at the ready.
This battle is unavoidable. That's better.
Don't worry about me. The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward!
I've no interest in conflict.
You'll pay for this. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
A miracle!
Fighting is meaningless.
Oh, finally! Look how many. We had a difficult start, but things got easy. Just sit back and relax.
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off.
That wasn't too difficult. On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Xianzhou Luofu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Luofu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a...
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates anyway. We're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but...
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry. We haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough...
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't...
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed... It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way.
We didn't have anything to hide in Bellabog either.
That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain. Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be with...
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Bellabog?
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Huh, crud. One of us is gonna blurt... but we haven't done anything wrong.
March is right. If we're too... Don't worry. We'll find a way through.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting. Madame Yukong is expecting you.
Are you not coming?
I've brought the Madame Helmmaster up to speed.
Yes, Madam. Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities, but since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Law Fu, and politely decline your proposal. The Xianzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to... You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron can still be... If we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore... We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Xianzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Xianzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's—
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Luofu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate. Before guiding you, the Astral Express, the hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron. What say you in your defense? You were forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has—
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron hunters. They are— Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Luofu.
General, this is an internal
I fully agree with you, Helm Master Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Luofu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the— Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that
It's an honor to meet you, General.
a matter that requires capable people such as yourself. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the Stellaron hunters. We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time and will require the bulk of the cloud. Since the Stellaron hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. Doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron hunters, and help us understand that— Of course you do. You can be strangers, and Simple Luofu never fails to reward that which is—
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify you if there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do. I've heard of you. The Alliance is very— Bring her to us. Ordinary means may— Don't misunderstand me. Let's see, in any case, you can deliver her directly to us. Blade is wanted by both the Corporation and the Alliance. I'm afraid I cannot comment. There are 5 known members of the Stellaron Hunters. Elio is their leader. Had the Divination Commission not intercepted her encrypted transmission, if things go as planned, I would love to find the time to sit. We had heard nothing of the Express for a long time. I have other matters to attend to.
I think we only scratched the surface of— I don't know about strange, but— That's it. A minor detail, but curious. He avoided talk. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to— The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster. Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can... Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way of luring the Stellaron hunters. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade... Now that we've figured that out... Perhaps...
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intention?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for the...
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you...
It is still too soon, unfortunately.
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly?
It's me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Xinzhou. You were bound to miss something. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6th charioteer...
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou...
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go get him. Just say the word, and I'll solve this in a...
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become Sword Champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum, there is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it... How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the divinity...
I say we bring those 2 Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu...
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would... I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Big...
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to be in each other's company. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together? No. Though I'd appreciate it if you mentioned to Madame Yukong that you got a warm reception.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already. Oh, what? But we've done a whole day's work. What's the... Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Law Fu, she's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the cloud. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of the Xianzhou so that all of you enjoy your stay to the fullest. She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Why don't you go back yourself? Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helm Master Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the Skyfaring Commission has some leads on the whereabouts of Kafka?
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Don't let her words distract you. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of a general sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Star. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Let's take advantage of the rest. It won't be easy to track down Kafka the Stellaron Hunter.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to.
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like this. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter's transmission? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention 45 system hours and unexpected calamity.
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to...
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, If he's on the ship, then Welt March and her... Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just...
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see, try not to dwell on it, Dan Heng. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers, Pom Pom and I are more than capable of looking after. If there's something you've got to do it now. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
You want to disembark, Dan Heng? Well then, make sure you return before the and bring Pom Pom back.
Can't send the message out. The network is down, but some functions still work. Virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place is all that I remember of the Lawful.
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals.
Fighting is meaningless.
Take this! Surprise Phoenix! You're not going anywhere!
No interest in conflict. Fighting is meaningless. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! You're hurt.
It's okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right.
Secret of the safe.
Don't your hands hurt?
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Move carefully.
You're not going anywhere! Take this! Rise, Phoenix! Want to see what I can do?
You! The dead return!
Fighting is meaningless.
You're not going anywhere! Your hands hurt? No more playing nice.
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Repay.
A miracle.
Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit you?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spear. Huh. Okay, You're a civilian then. Come with me.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired?
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just need to come with me. Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your name down as blank.
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends. I appreciate the help, but
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made it out, then they'll already be in the safe zone. No need to worry. You'll see them when we get there.
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Locha! Is that right? Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will... Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent? What?
Long-range communication technology is still...
Doesn't seem like it.
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things...
Think you get away with your crime by pretending to be a waiter?
Oh, you've arrived. No. Stargazer Navalia is governed by the Artisanship Commission, just like at Cloudford. Stargazer Navalia's Meridian Pin has with monsters wreaking havoc and the night scatter.
So we've got a bunch of monsters to deal with, an IPC most wanted Stellaron hunter to catch, and we have to do... I was just making small talk.
I wouldn't say you're entirely on your own. Shall we, my benefactors? Now what's a hunt without a hound? Kafka is still at large, and the Skyfaring Commission wants this problem to go away. I made a few calls and managed to procure this from the artisanship.
Aww, he's so cute. I mean, what can he do exactly? Are we gonna set him loose on...
Yes and no. This is D-Ting, a bionic dog developed by the artisanship be it tracks or scent, as long as he uncovers a trace. All we need to do is look for any trace left by Kafka. But before we get started, let's play with his settings a bit and get him ready. To begin with, let's set him to scent. Tell D-Ting to follow the scent of my perfume.
We need to follow these sparkly traces to find Miss Ting Yoon, right? She's not in a hurry, that's for sure. Playing hide and seek with us while Kafka's still at large? The traces, where did they go? Is D-Ting malfunctioning? Got it. He says the wind is too strong here at the port, so it's not easy to follow the scent. That's just the psychic bond between cute girls.
Using the environment to hide her traces. Our girl...
Or we could ask around? Look how busy this place is. Someone must have seen...
Did I just get scammed?
Ting Yun must have left us these clues, right?
Pair wrap, song lotus cake.
Deeding should be able to pick up her traces now.
Can I have this one? Oh, actually, that one. Wait, maybe one of those.
You found me. Deeting's quite handy when it comes to tracking, isn't he? If you pick up traces of Kafka in Stargazer Navalia, just switch him on. Don't let her escape. Who'd have thought that Stargazer Navalia might become so quiet? Long were the nights when the clangor of hammers rose to meet the stars. People used to write poems about the shipwrights here. The Law Fu relies on the star skiffs produced here to transport people and goods. Now that work in the shipyard has stopped, our internal transport and outbound... Of course.
You don't seem to worry too much about this.
I wouldn't say that. A good businesswoman doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve. Besides, the Alliance has weathered plenty of challenges. We can handle this situation. Just to warn you, if we do run into Kafka, you'll have to do the fighting benefactors. I'd love to help, but there's very little I can do except cheer you on from the sidelines. Playing the Madame Yukong card, are we? That's not very heroic now, is it? Besides, the Madame Helmmaster simply asked me to assist you in navigating around Starskiff Haven. It's no different to any other diplomatic mission or I was never much of a fighter, and I'm not one for risking my life either. Getting Deeting into your hands is already beyond the realm of my job description.
I'll definitely be putting in a few words next time we...
Understood. We won't put you... When we run into Kafka, we'll do the fighting. And...
Before Deeting can start tracking, you'll have to feed him some leads. If Kafka is hiding in Stargazer Navalia, she'll have left behind traces. Let's spread out and look for them. Leave no stone unturned. Shards of a Cloud Knight's weapon. Something really sharp caused this.
It must have been Kafka. She's got... Immortal's Delight?
Immortal's Delight. This isn't a clue. It's just a brand of tea.
I could do with a cup.
Milk tea.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lend me your strength. Nap time. Lend me your strength. We shall take back what we lost.
D-Ting found a strange chest.
Let me see. Slender fingers, but strong. This hand belongs to a killer.
There's a note here, too. Take your fancy, there's a reward inside. Why do I get the feeling we're not the ones doing the hunting?
It seems like Kafka predicted our every move. Stay alert, all of you. We could be walking into a trap.
I know. Let's go and have a look. Is that a grenade? A small something for the... she's clearly taunting. D-Ting smells something.
But a vision! Break!
Lend me your strength. Enemy situation has changed.
The D-Ting smells something. What's this?
A jade seal used by the shipwrights. It looks like someone used it.
We should have enough clues here to get D-Ting on the move. I think we've rounded up all our suspicious clues. But did Kafka leave them behind on accident? Or on purpose?
She sure did put a lot of work into this gag, and I think we're the punchline. Making us run around like jerks? I bet she's loving this. I can almost hear her whispering, "Come and get me."
Don't forget, she's on the IPC's most wanted list, a fugitive that nobody can seem to pin down. And now we've become her prey while she stalks us in the shadows. Let's go, benefactors. Time is of the essence. We must be close.
Too late to repent.
Lend me your strength.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Lend me your strength. Ample supplies.
We need a strategy.
Lend me your strength. Nap time.
But a vision! Break!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Welcome, Astral Expressors. Looks like you caught me.
Admit it, Kafka. You planned for us to come here.
I didn't plan anything. It was the future. We interfere on countless future possibilities and make the best future a reality. You speak too highly of us, Welt. The Stellaron Hunter.
Best future? Best for who? As if you'd consider anyone but yourself.
If I said best for the universe, would you believe me? Best for me, naturally.
We're taking you to see the General of the Law Fu. You can profess your innocence all you like, but the General will decide your fate.
Oh, thanks. But no thanks. I can't stand moving at someone else's pace. We don't have much time. If I were you, I'd make a move before it's too late.
Move carefully.
Ready? How does that feel? See you later.
Lend me your strength.
Fighting is meaningless.
Lance at the ready.
Zoning out.
I can Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life is sanctuary is but a vision.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. Time for a shot. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Assistance is timely.
I'm on guard.
There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
Fighting is meaningless.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Nice teamwork.
Something for everybody. Oops.
Lance at the ready.
Life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
I'm on guard.
Finally.
Rudimentary. Your every move has been foreseen by the Omniscia. Thuyền, Divination Commission. I'll be taking the criminal from here. Crew of the Astral Express. This is our first encounter. Though given that I have encountered far-flung friends ought to be received with fine wine. But alas, what the actual heck is she saying? If the
We received an assignment from General Jing Yuan to arrest the Stellaron Hunter. Thank you,
Essential. I hold a proclamation from the General.
Did the General just spare us a walk?
Understood. However, the General promised that...
Oh? That guy. Can I go one day without him?
We won't make things any more complicated than they need to be. We just want to listen in.
Very well. Urgency demands fluidity. The three of you...
Can't we do the questioning here? The Stellar...
While I am here, she will not escape. The time has arrived.
Let's disembark here, benefactors.
Why did you bring us here?
No need to yell, Master Diviner. The Meridian Pin is malfunctioning, and I couldn't find the entrance to look. Exalting Sanctum. This is a safe place. Let's just walk the rest of the way from here.
Our hexagrammatic position is fluctuating.
I heard the Xianzhou can tell your fortune. Is that how they do it? Anyone can count on their fingers. Yeah. So I'm a late.
I just performed some quick divination, and the hexagram is consistent with our current predicament. The Starskiff cannot take us to the Divination Commission today. Alas, without me in charge to handle the Stellaron crisis, I dare not even imagine the kind of mess the Commission must be in.
It's true. The Divination Commission really can't go a single day without Lady Fu.
That's why you have to develop your talent pool. Otherwise, everything falls apart.
Since you are clearly ignorant of the Commission's internal affairs, I shall absolve you of your ridiculous remarks. I'm going ahead to make some inquiries. Goodbye.
prisoner must follow me every step of the way. This is Jing Yuan's order. You might not want to hear this, but your general gave us his word. We have to be present when you question. You think too little of me. To have this prisoner speak, the Commission must resort to unconventional means. The nature of which is I have appointed someone to wait for you in front of Exalting Sanctum Plaza. Once we've consolidated our... okay. I think I offended someone again. You do it next time. I'm tired of being the villain.
Don't take it to heart, March. Miss Fushen seems like a reasonable lady. I'm sure she's not angry with you.
Really? I thought she was pretty icy. Don Hung's not icy. He's nerdy.
Okay, enough chit-chat. I reckon the Divination Commission could be a while. Let's take a look around.
Yeah! That star skiff was pretty cool. That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
What's going on with him?
What is that?
Everybody stay back! Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down! Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patient.
Assertive sedation techniques?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
I don't have a dad.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can't be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required. I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount. Do you have any idea how many people in the law school are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the dragon race. Not hard to see why.
That's the best I can do.
What's that supposed to mean? Doctors don't give up that easily.
What else am I supposed to do? The route back to the Alchemy Commission has disappeared, and we're in the field without the right medicine or supplies. Besides, we have no record of this disease at all. These symptoms are consistent with someone about to be stricken with Mara.
According to his medical record, this man is barely over 200 years old. He only just joined the Cloud Knights. How can he possibly be Mara-struck? Why don't you take another look? If it goes on like this, the judges of the Ten Lords Commission will have to come out and clean up this mess.
Hurry! Find beds for the patients from the other delves and stabilize them. Remember to minimize contact. We don't want your people to succumb to the same evil.
Yeah. The Realm Keeping Commission is out in full strength. What about the Alchemy Commission? Why are there so few of you here?
Do you mean out in full force?
Hey, Missy, does this look like a classroom to you? Concentrate on treating the patients.
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the Realm Keeping Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Lafu. And I'm a civil servant. The General hired me. Technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Lafu is a guest of the General. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the route may have been temporarily suspended. Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think? Very well. I still have business to attend to. If you change your mind, come to me anytime.
Everyone, please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. We will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door. Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see. Please, sign here. I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already.
Excuse me, miss. Hold on a moment. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed. The Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a big shot.
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lafu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
If the shipping passages in Cloudford changed even a little, the entire route, do you two know the way?
I do not.
I came this way. I know it like the back of my hand. Just follow me. So, silent but deadly. Let me know when you're ready and we can set off. Silent but deadly. Nice. Hey, silent but deadly. Shout if you see any danger, okay? Don't think just because you know a move or two, you can charge off by yourself.
I hereby pronounce this expedition...
Nap time.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
You couldn't have done it without me.